let's not pretend this isn't a really scary thing.
I am always late.
I look so rough.
We've got sequins, we've got feathers.
His oxygen levels were really low.
Did you get that?
Always look for solutions, not problems.
Let's just go in with low expectations and then we can always be...
Okay. His airways were closing.
In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go.
Hello, how are we doing? Welcome to our Mallorca vlog. We actually got here yesterday at about 7, didn't we? And we've had an explore around the hotel, which you will see now. How stunning is that hotel? Are we keeping you up? Do you want to speak about the history of the hotel? The guy from reception told us all about it and it is incredible.
I'm a bit of a nerd, so I kind of like that stuff.
You absorb it all, don't you?
Yeah, it's cool. Should I say?
Go on.
So the hotel is about 400 years old. It used to be an olive farm back in the day. The same family still live here in the hotel.
They sometimes rent out the family's rooms. I really want to see them. I bet they're amazing.
Yeah, which is really cool. But it used to be like, well, it still is an olive farm.
They make all their own olive oil on site.
Yeah.
Did I get a video of the massive olive thing?
Don't know, but you can go and get it. But they've got all of the ancient equipment still here in the hotel for everyone to see. And I think about 400 years ago, or a few hundred years ago, they said that this area was kind of being attacked a lot by pirates. So they've built a big fortress as like part of the main house. And that's where the hotel is built now, and also like they have the original holes in the walls where they'd have pointed their bows and arrows at the windows, so the narrow holes in the walls where they'd be able to shoot but not get shot at, which I thought was quite cool.
Have you seen many castles? Because that's quite common in castles.
I know, but it's just nice to hear the story, you little shitbag.
I'm a bag of shit, apparently.
That was really sarcastic.
No, it wasn't. It was genuine.
No, it wasn't. Look at me in the eye and tell me that was genuine.
It was genuine. I swear. Anyway, we are now...
I think we all know that Steph was taking the piss out of me.
We went out for dinner last night with Maeve, Andrew and Jason just in the hotel, but this morning is when we start to explore. So we're going to go down to the port now. It's a little bit overcast today, which is quite nice because yesterday was humid. We're going to walk down to the port now and go for an explore, find a frothy little coffee and see what the port has to offer.
I think you need to manage your expectations with the frothy coffees.
I googled and someone said it was the best oat milk coffee on the island.
Okay. Alright, well, let's just go in with low expectations and then we can always be...
Okay.
Not disappointed.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Sin tus caderas no puedo cantar. Sin tus caderas no puedo gozar. Sin tus caderas y movimiento mi ritmo y música va a parar. Sin tu cadera mi melodía no vale nada. Sin tus caderas mi ritmo no se llama el son. Sin tus caderas no hay fiesta, no hay ron. Sin tus caderas, sin movimiento mi ritmo y música va a parar. Sin tu cadera mi melodía no vale nada. Ay, 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 pa' la sierra.
Hello my loves, how are we doing? Right, so we are back in the room and I am in a mad panic to get ready. I am always late and it is a pain in everyone's arse, mostly Lewis's, and it's really frustrating and I hate it. And even though when I try and I really pre-plan and I'm like, okay, that task is going to take me 15 minutes, I'll allow half an hour. That journey is going to take me 45 minutes, I'll allow an hour. I'm still late. I don't know how or why, and it breaks me. So yeah, that's why these vlogs are always in a rush, because I don't allow myself enough time to do the tasks that I need to do. Anyway, I'm getting ready because tonight we are out for dinner with Maeve, Andrew, Jason, Nicholas, Lewis and I, and we are going to a new restaurant in Mallorca. They have them in Ibiza and one's just opened in London, and it's called Leo, and it's like dinner and a show with like this insane cabaret with dancers, performers, circus acts. Ooh, that's my timer to let me know that I should be done with my makeup by now. Yes. And I'm not.
Camera.
Anyway, I am stressed beyond stressed. Anyway, there's circus performers and all of the waiters are also performers. Like, it's just going to be an incredible evening. We're going full out with our outfits. I showed my dad my outfit and he was like, you know, you're not in the show. And I was like, I'm not yet. So it's full out, it's feathers, it's sequins, it's, yeah. So I'm getting ready for that. We are supposed to be leaving here in, what, 45 minutes? 40 minutes. Shit bollocks. We are leaving here soon, basically. But I just thought I'd tell you what we've done today, because it's been lovely. We went on our explore into the port. Sorry, you couldn't see my face then, not that you wanted to. We explored the port and got a coffee, and then we went into Soya and we found this really cool gym that our receptionist of this hotel recommended to us, and it's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger vintage steel. Everything inside was metal. It was on 2 levels. Felt like you were gonna fall through the level, really like 1950s, 1960s style gym, which I didn't actually film because there was a lot of people training, and I don't like to film videos when there's a lot of people that I don't know in it. And then we went to this vegan, vegetarian, eco cafe called Reorganic, which was gorgeous. We sat outside, we had yummy food. Olive oil here is incredible. Obviously we told you that this resort was built on an old olive farm, but the olive oil everywhere is just sensational. Mallorca makes great olive oil, so we got a bottle of that to take home with us. And then we came back to the hotel, grabbed our books, and we just chilled. We explored in Soya main town a little bit, and then we came back, grabbed our books, and we just chilled by the pool. We bumped into Lottie's granddad, who Lottie's getting married tomorrow. I think I've said that. Have I said that we're here for Lottie's wedding? And we just spoke to Granddad Bill for a little while. Isn't he such a legend? Yeah. He had all the time in the world for us and was just so sweet and was asking us so many questions.
Welshie as well.
Oh my god!
The Welshie.
The bride-to-be! Hi! Oh my... As if I wasn't already running late enough, the bride has just literally walked past our window. That's so funny. So Lottie and Amy have literally just arrived to the hotel. The wedding is tomorrow. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, we just came back and we just chilled by the pool.
Granddad Bill.
Oh, Granddad Bill, what a legend. And then basically came back and I was actually working. So the reason I'm late is because I was working, which I shouldn't have been doing. Anyway, so I'm gonna get ready now. I will check in just before we leave. The taxi comes to pick us up very soon, and I'm gonna mad panic and hope for the best that my makeup stays on my face, because I didn't have a chance to prep it. I didn't have a chance to do anything other than cover it in thick layers of foundation. Wasn't it so nice just bumping into people around the town today?
Oh yeah, no, it's lovely.
We were walking back from the port earlier this morning, and Lottie's mum, her mum's best friend, all their family friends were just sat in a cafe having coffees, and I just heard Steph, and I ran over and I was like, this is so nice. And then throughout the hotel we've seen everyone checking in, and this hotel isn't where the wedding is, but it's where a lot of the guests are staying, and it has just been so nice. And obviously a lot of the girls we went on the hen with, if you haven't watched the hen do vlog yet, it's a couple videos back, but oh my god, it is so much fun, and it shows what we got up to in Paris, and loads of those girls are here, so I literally cannot wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna carry on getting ready and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Right team, I don't know how I've done it, but we are almost ready to go. I will show you my outfit quickly, and then the remaining videos that you will see from this evening are actually going to be recorded on my iPhone, and they're going to be from Steph Cam because I don't want to take up my big bulky camera. Okay team, we really are in a rush. But this is the outfit of the day. We've got sequins, we've got feathers, we've got heels. I'm going to change to Steph Cam and you'll see a better video on that. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. guys. What a night. Wasn't it so good?
Yeah.
So we went to Leo and they rate themselves on being like the best cabaret to exist ever. And let me tell you, there is no false advertising there. It was so freaking good from start to finish. When we arrived, there were all these dancers in these like sparkly outfits, just like mincing around, chilling, and then out of nowhere, this amazing singer came and started singing Adele, and they eased us in gently. So it was like dance numbers, singing numbers. I don't know if anyone's ever been to the Box in Soho, but after dark it gets freaky, and that is what this show did. Like it just progressively got.
Only one.
There's only one. Well, no, maybe three.
Oh, who?
Well, no, the one was like flirty with the guy with the pole. That was when it's like started, wasn't it? It was so good. It was amazing. Like the singers' voices were incredible. The dancers were phenomenal, and it was just really entertaining. And like the food as well. I was thinking that they obviously pride themselves on being a cabaret. I was expecting them to put all of their energy into the dancing and the singing, but the food was so good.
It was mental.
Wasn't it so good? I didn't get enough videos of the food. I didn't get enough videos the whole evening, if I'm honest. But we had this tartare that was like different tomatoes and seasonings, wasn't it? And then there was olive tapenade, and then they made like caviar, but out of olive oil. So you had these little bursts of olive oil through it, and it was incredible.
They were cool. It was almost like exactly what you just said. I'm just going to shoot.
No, go on. It was almost like what, caviar?
Caviar. Fish eggs.
And then they had this rice skillet that was cooked in like this flat pan. It was called a luana? Rice luana or something?
Yeah, like looked like llama, but with a U in it.
Yeah, it did look like llama. And it was just really, really good. And we had the best night dancing away. But it's 1:30 and the wedding is tomorrow. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed now and just have a little bit of a lie-in, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We should probably do that.
I think so, because otherwise we're not gonna survive tomorrow.
I've got no personality.
What, right now?
No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I have swollen calves. Does anyone ever wear heels? My calves feel like they're gonna burst through my skin. Look how swollen they are.
They look swollen.
Are you joking?
They look shredded.
Shredded! No, look at my feet. There's no veins in my feet because they're so swollen.
Yeah, fair play. They are a little bit
Look
swollen.
at my toes.
You've got long toes. Your toes are almost as long as mine.
Don't even compare my feet to your feet. That is not happening.
Look at the toe. Look, the length's not that different.
Are you joking? It's completely different. Basically, Lou's got a freakishly long toe. His second toe.
Your feet are very symmetrical. Like you've got.
No,
good,
Mum always says I've got square feet.
Yeah, it's good.
My big toe looks like Mike Wazowski.
No, it doesn't.
Your big toe looks like Mike Wazowski. Oh, anyway, we're gonna go to sleep now, and we will see you in the morning.
Yeah. I like that the weather's a little bit in and out overcast as well. Cheers.
Nice. We walked past it yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, and the bikes that you hire in there are like nothing I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So cool. So cool. Right, my darlings, do you remember yesterday when I said I set myself timers and I stick to them and that's how I help be ready on time? Well, she ain't stuck to them today. That's all I'm gonna say. We have 20 minutes, well, 30 minutes until I have to be ready. I've just tried a new hairstyle, which I've never practiced. It's obviously not this one, this is just in some pin curls. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. It is probably one of the most glamorous weddings that I will ever go to. My friend Lottie is one of the most glamorous people on this earth. And so are all of her wedding guests. So it's gonna be phenomenal, but I am stressed. I am stressed. I bought a new eyeshadow palette actually from Huda Beauty at the airport, and I was like, oh my god, these colours are perfect for the dress that I'm wearing. I will show you the dress, it's sensational. I opened it on the plane and it's freaking smashed. So I should have checked that in the shop. Like one of the palettes, one of the colours is completely broken. So I'm gonna have to be extremely careful when doing my eye makeup that none of it goes on any of my clothes. Let me tell you a story about the dress actually. So I wanted this dress for so long. I've seen it, I saw it actually for the first time, God, on Instagram ages ago, and then I saw someone wear it to the Barbie premiere and I was like, oh, this is just the most beautiful dress ever. I absolutely love it, and it was very expensive and quite out of my price range, so I just looked to see how much shipping would be, because you know sometimes you see a dress that you really like and then you're like, freaking hell, then you've got to pay shipping, import, and then it's just unrealistic. So I was like, okay, screw it, I'll check shipping. It wasn't going to arrive in time for the wedding, so I was like, okay, it's a sign, it's not meant to be. And then my mum was like, why don't you just check some UK stockists? And I was like, okay, so it's actually a wedding designer brand. It's actually a wedding designer that now has done evening gowns that are absolutely gorgeous and beautifully made. So I was like, okay, fine. I looked up every single UK stockist of this wedding designer and I was like, okay, it's nowhere to be seen. And then I saw a website pop up called By Rotation, and I've seen people use it before, where you like rent dresses for a period of time, and then it means that if it's a dress that you don't think you'll ever wear again, because I only really like wearing dresses if I know I'm gonna wear them again and again. Anyway, so I emailed them and I was like, don't suppose you have this dress in this size available for these dates, do you? And they were like, yeah, sure. So I've hired it for 5 days whilst we're out here, and it's literally perfect. So always look for solutions, not problems. Anyway, I do need to get ready, so I will check in with you guys in a bit because I'm a little bit stressed, just a little bit, and this look is giving not going to be ready in 20 minutes, so I will check in with you guys in a little bit. So rough. We woke up at 11:30 today, had a big night. So last night was absolutely incredible. We were at a venue called Finca Sontegores, which was this gorgeous massive house in the middle of the kind of like farmland of Mallorca, and you walk in and the service had this beautiful white carpet with Lottie and Paul's like logo on it, that's been on everything. We got handed fans with their logo on it as soon as we arrived. Everything was covered in flowers. We weren't allowed to film any of the service, and then we sat down. The vows were beautiful. The guy that married them was an actor who had so much charm and was making us all laugh, wasn't he?
So it was a bit too much to start with.
Yeah, at first I wasn't sure where it's going, and then he was like a Disney character. It was so good.
Yeah.
And like he told the story of how Lottie and Paul met, which I've heard many times, but the way he told it was like I was hearing it for the first time, which was really lovely. Then we went downstairs. There was like this beautiful view of all of the land, and we came out to where the tables were, and there were fairy lights hanging everywhere. We went downstairs and there were flamenco dancers, there were nibbles and canapes and everything like that. Slight mention, Lewis ate one of the canapes which had nuts in and ended up going to hospital.
There you go, just like tell him straight.
Yes, so Andrew, our friend, took Lewis to hospital, and he had to go on an IV drip with all of these different things pumping in his body.
So we had very different evenings.
We had very different evenings. I couldn't go with him because Lottie, Paige and I had been practicing a dance for a very long time, and I had a performance to do, so Lewis had to go in a taxi to the hospital, and I just kept getting updates of his face depuffing.
It's also worth noting that I wasn't that bad. It was just like the fuss that was making me a bit stressed, and that was what made the allergy bad.
It was bad.
You stayed, like, I would have been absolutely fine going on my own.
His oxygen levels were really low.
Only because my breathing was shut up.
And he couldn't breathe through his nose. His airways were closing. Let's not pretend this isn't a really scary thing.
Yeah, trying to see what my life looked like.
Do you want to see his face? So I then stayed at the wedding, and we did this dance performance for Paul, which was a surprise to absolutely everyone except from Lottie's mum, Lottie's sister, and the hair and makeup artist, and the wedding planners.
Yeah, I've
meanwhile,
I've de-swollen by that point.
Have you got the one where your nose is dripping?
Left.
For God's sake.
It's like a bowling ball head.
The bags under his eyes became inflatable.
I got worse than that as well.
Don't say that.
I went like completely red.
So we had very different evenings, but then after Lewis left, he came back to the hotel and was resting. So the moment I knew he was at the hospital and being looked after, everyone was a lot calmer. And then we had I'm so gutted you missed the food. The food was amazing. The setting was amazing. It was a perfect evening. So the sky for about 2 hours was that gorgeous kind of pale blue to pale pink colour. Then all the food came out, which was stunning. And then we did our dance, which was like the last bang in that area. And then we moved through to the disco room. There was a live band. There was a DJ. And then they had this pizza truck that had boxes with their freaking logo on with Lottie and Paul on. Mm-hmm. They had hot fire pizzas going all night, and everyone just had, except for Lewis, had the best time.
At least look, I'm guilty more than anything. I feel really guilty more than anything right now. But at least I saw the service, and at least I saw like the venue, and
yeah,
at least I tried some of the food.
Yeah. But what's nice is there's round 2 tonight, so they've organised a white party at a hotel close to where we're staying, and everyone's going to go and wear white, and then I believe it's like going to be food and drinks, and we get to do it all over again this evening. So Lewis hasn't fully missed out because we're still here for another day and a half. So we're going to go and grab some lunch now, come back, hopefully chill again like we did yesterday, and then get ready for tonight. is that? Good morning. It is Monday now and it is actually the day that we're leaving. So yesterday was round 2 of the celebrations and it was a white party at the Jumeirah Hotel in Sawyer and everyone was dressed in white and it was gorgeous, wasn't it? We arrived and the doors opened and all of the wedding flowers were there from the day before, and it was this sunset setting with the most amazing views. There was a saxophonist, a DJ, a bongo player, and we just chilled and hung out as a wedding party and it was gorgeous. But now sadly it is time to check out, so we're going to check out of our hotel now, but we don't actually leave until this evening, so we haven't really had a chance to properly see the island. Lou has because he's been running around the whole time, but we're going to go on a little run because I'm training for a half marathon in October and I've got a long run to do. So we're going to take all our luggage, check out, and then we're going to run 8k around the port, and it is so beautiful. So if we can get some clips of that I will, and then we're going to make our way to the airport and sadly fly home, and this little love bubble that we've been in will be popped for now until we next get to go on holiday. But it's been so gorgeous, hasn't it? Yeah, he's nodding like end of our Mallorca vlog. So I hope you enjoyed it. It has been the most special weekend, celebrating one of my best friends in the world. Watching her get married was beyond special. It was just beautiful. This island is beautiful, everything we've seen is beautiful, the food we've eaten except the nuts were beautiful, and hopefully we get a chance to come back again soon. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link all of the outfits etc below, but if there's anything in particular you want to see a link for, let me know. And you know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and let me know how you guys are doing. So yeah, see you next week and sending you all so much love. Bye.